Kwa hivyo watu wa Buri, wakati ukifika tusaidiane. Mimi na Captain Mitheka tupambane na kasongo. Nyinyi mtusaidie kupambana na wasaliti ya jamii. Mtatufatia kiongozi mzuri? Yes, mbunge iko na akili? Yes. Useme hiyo yes inatukasirisha. So imetuletea hasara mingi sana. Yeah. Sasa niseme hapa, huyu Kasongo anasema mimi ni mkabila. Mtoto yetu ya hapa Buri DCI Kinoti akakuwa accused ya kwamba akiwa ofisini kuna watu waliuawa. Ruto akamfuta kazi, akasema aende nyumbani, na tukakubali. Mtu ya kabila yake ameua mtu, mpaka saa hii anamlinda. Sasa between Rigathi Gachagua na huyu Kasongo, nani mkabila? Because the action you took against DCI Kinoti on accusations, he was accused of ABCD. Fine, sema Kinoti aondoke. Huyu Langat has been accused of very serious things, murder.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you listen to Rigathi Gachagua's sentiments today speaking about the former DCI Kinoti, you will all come to agree with me. Ruto has lost when it comes to Rigathi Gachagua. I mean, countering this man or stopping Rigathi Gachagua is something that Ruto has finally been defeated to do. He has tried in every way to formulate and come up with strategies that can counter this man. But one thing that Rigathi Gachagua has proven beyond reasonable doubt, that Ruto isn't to the task of trying to curb him. Why? Rigathi Gachagua today is that day in Meru County. When you look at how he has been carrying out his politics in Meru County, you will realize that the man has learned the dynamics of politics, and he has learned the game and come up with the real strategies as a politician to deal with William Ruto. Why am I saying this? I have told you once and again, in the year 2027, the only county in the Mount Kenya region that William Ruto believes can give him the votes to become the president of the Republic of Kenya in Mount Kenya region come the year 2027 is Meru County. Because Meru County, being the third county with the highest number of registered voters, it's the county that is not as metropolitan as the other two that are leading, including Nakuru and Kiambu. Now, Ruto picking Kithure Kindiki was a strategy for him to win the hearts of the people of Meru and Tharaka Nithi and Embu County. But to our surprise, it has turned out that even if he picks Peter Munya, and if even he picks anybody else from Meru County that is loved to the core by the people of Meru County, there is no way he is going to rise to the task of dealing with Rigathi Gachagua. Why? Ruto's reputation has been ruined to the core. He has allowed, his ego and his tribalistic instinct has ruined every chance that he had with the people of the mountain. Tuko pamoja. Now, Rigathi Gachagua is endorsing indirectly the former DCI boss, George Kinoti, for the member of parliament of Buri constituency. Now, let me tell you what is happening. Yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua was in Egembe. I have told you once and again that Meru County is divided into 3 regions, 3 sub-tribes. Though they speak the same language but in different dimensions. Egembe, Tigania, and Imenti. Now, in Tigania, Mporo Wabori, being the man that is there to defend Ruto, hired goons to curb Rigathi Gachagua and to try and block Rigathi Gachagua from conducting his politics in Tigania. But the people rose to the call to curb the goons and chase them away. In Egembe, it is the place where one Mithika Linturi comes from. Captain Mithika Linturi, the former Cabinet Secretary of Agriculture and the former Senator of Meru County. The humongous crowd that pulled up to welcome Rigathi Gachagua in Meru, it is something that Ruto wasn't expecting. When it comes to Imenti, it's another place. And remember, in Egembe also, Ruto has picked the son of Egembe, the Cabinet Secretary of Water, that is Eric Moreithi Muga, Engineer Eric Moreithi. But with all that, these people have said, we don't want you picking for us people that doesn't understand the politics of Meru to represent us. We want people that knows how politics are conducted in our county. And there, they said the only person fit to represent them is Mithika Linturi. And that is why they welcomed Rigathi Gachagua with a lot of jubilation. When you go to Imenti, that is where the former governor of Meru County, Kiraito Moronge, comes from. Now, Kiraito Moronge is sitting on the fence, thinking that William Ruto will give him a position in his government. But one thing is clear. Even if he is given the deputy president position, the people of Meru have said no to William Ruto. And it seems that there is no way they are going to agree with him. Now, picking George Kinoti as a tool to use against William Ruto come the year 2027 in Meru County and more so in Imenti, it's a very strategic move. Kinoti was humiliated. Yes, he acted the way he acted while he was the DCI boss. But he worked under the rule and leadership of one William Ruto and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So there is no way you can point fingers at Kinoti. If you are to point fingers, you have to point fingers at William Ruto and the deputy president then, at Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and the deputy president then, who was William Ruto. Now, they removed Kinoti. The question Gashagua is asking, you said Kinoti killed people while he was the DCI. Now, what is DIG Langat doing in office? 2 weeks later, after he was directly linked to the torture and murder of one Albert Ojwang. Man, when you sit down and start to resonate with Rigathi Gachagua, I tell you, you will realize that William Ruto was the political enigma and the political genius who knows how to play his cards well when it comes to dealing with his enemies. But one person that he has been unable to curb is Rigathi Gachagua. Why? Rigathi Gachagua became a very, very good student of politics when he was under William Ruto. He learned from the best on how to deal with his nemesis. And he has deployed the tactics of William Ruto and an addition of his own type of politics that William Ruto was not ready for. Leave even about Meru. You all saw how Rigathi Gachagua humiliated William Ruto in the coastal region. You saw how he humiliated William Ruto in Ukambani region. When you look at these dynamics and when you sit down and try to resonate, you see that William Ruto is losing day in, day out to Rigathi Gachagua. So there is no any playbook that is left for William Ruto to come out with so that he can go against this man. And I tell you, William Ruto and the co, hata waite mikutano gapi, they have started realizing this man is so hard to deal with. They expected him to die in terms of politics a month or two after being impeached. Lakini wapi? The people like akina Kimani Ichung'wah and the rest who are from the Mount Kenya region who championed for the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua have died and been forgotten completely. But Rigathi Gachagua always rises to the task. He has always maintained, and not only maintaining, he has risen to a point where his influence is something, yani ni ile mnasemanga hii ni kama mtu kushikilia muharo na mkono. Try and look at it in that dimension. Hapa, bringing in the ideology of one George Kinoti tells you that Rigathi Gachagua knows what he's doing. Now, Here, he is going also to seek the former IG of police, Douglas Kanja, IG Japhet Koome, to also join the DCP team. Na hapa siasa sasa inaenda kuchukua mkondo mpya, aswa siasa ya Meru. Na nimekwambia William Ruto has been betting on Meru, believing that Meru is a place that he can use to win his elections come the year 2027. And Rigathi Gachagua has realized that. And that is why he capped the notion that, you know what, I'm a son of Meru, I come from Meru, my mother came from Meru, so there is no way you are going to take my birthright and turn it to your benefit. Tunaelewana? Look at it in that dimension. Another thing, William Ruto even has tried to also label himself as a person coming from Meru because he has bought land there and he is investing in Meru County, building hotels in Meru. But Gachagua amewambia, mnataka huyu mtu alete pesa ya damu hapa? Hatutaki mtu akuje kuharibu watoto wetu na watu wetu na pesa ambayo imelaaniwa na ambayo imepatikana kwa njia ya damu. Wadau, that's how politics are going. And as we speak, Rigathi Gachagua is at 7 while William Ruto is at 0. I mean, the way he is taking this thing, now wait until he exits Mount Kenya, aanze kuingia Western. Ruto kwisha. Ni hayo kwa sasa, achia maoni kwenye comment section.